Philippines belongs to the Asian countries who is very much active when it comes to international transactions or in trading. The country is rich from metallic minerals such as gold, iron ore, lead, zinc, chromite, and copper, and also in agricultural crops such as rice, corn, coconut, sugarcane, banana, cassava, pineapple, and vegetables. These products are imported to different parts of the world as exchange of some products that are not available in the said country. Aside from that, Philippines is also a member of many different international organizations. So, going back with our main question in the very beginning of this video, what is the role and participation of the Philippines in the contemporary world, particularly in globalization, market integration, and global interstate system? First, let's have the Philippine participation in globalization. Globalization has been very effective in the Philippines. Globalization is a term used to describe how trade and technology have made the world into a more connected and interdependent place. There have been major changes in the economy since 1995 when the Philippines took part in signing agreements with World Trade Organization. So, WTO, or World Trade Organization, is an organization that deals with the global rules of trade between nations. Its main function is to ensure that the trade flows as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. So, because of WTO, there have been changes in the country, such as more labor and more companies that have emerged to help the economy. As of January 5, 2023, the Philippines rose 4 spots to the 74th out of 196 countries in the Globalization Index by KOF Swiss Economic Institute. On a scale of 1, which is the least globalized, to 100, which is the most globalized, the country scored 65.31. The index gauges a country's economic, social, and political dimensions of globalization. Let's move on to the Philippines' participation in market integration. Do you know that the Philippines belongs to a number of international organizations aside from the World Trade Organization? So, the country is also involved in the United Nations, the Associations of Southeast Asian Nations or ASEAN Regional Forum, Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum, the International Monetary Fund or the IMF, and the World Bank. So, what is market integration, by the way? From the word integration, it means combination, merge, assimilation, or alliance. So, we can now conclude that market integration is a situation in which separate markets for the same product become one single market. Hence, it involves trading. The Philippine economy, like that of most EMEs, has become increasingly integrated with the global economy. This is evident in a general increase in trading in good and labor migration. There is also greater integration in finance, albeit at a relatively moderate phase. The Philippines' international economic integration is greatly benefited by its participation in bilateral and international initiatives. In addition to its membership in ASEAN and subsequently the AEC, the Philippines is highly integrated at a regional and global level through membership in international organizations and partnerships, such as the World Trade Organization, the IMF, World Customs Organization, the World Bank, Group of 77, Group of 24, and the Asia Pacific Economic Corporation, or the APC, which it hosted in 2015. Lastly, we have the country's participation in global interstate system. The theory of the interstate system holds that all states are defined through the relationship to other states or through participation in the world economy, and that divisions between states help to divide the world into a core, periphery, and semi-periphery. In global interstate system, it involves the institution that govern international relations. So this includes the peace treaties and military alliances, which is the UN and the NATO,
the non governmental organizations, and the global economic associations, which includes the WTO and the NAFTA.
All in all, Philippines' participation in contemporary world is the exporting of minerals, raw materials, and etc. to other countries. So in short, the country's participation in global community is the trading. In addition, the Philippines is the largest exporter of human capital in the world, especially nurses and caregivers. Without them, the healthcare systems of some developed countries could collapse. Every nation state has a role and participation in the global community, whether these countries small or big, developed or developing, and periphery or semi-periphery. In the case of my country, which is the Philippines, the main contribution we can give is us, Filipinos. With our talent and skills, we can help a country from crisis. According to Jimmy Carter, whether the borders that divide us are picket fences or national boundaries, we are all neighbors in a global community.